I'm surprised Sean even stayed in that house up till now. That guy should have gone since. His toxic ass in that house was just annoying.
Week 8 in the Big Brother Naija No Lose Guard house was packed with loads of drama and action that we're about to unpack on the show today. Y'all know how it goes already. My name is Chris, and you're welcome to another episode of Paul's Hot Takes BBnaija edition. As usual, I have with me in the studio, I'm sure you already know these faces by now, but customary, I'll let my guests introduce themselves. Black, white, black.
Hi guys, my name is Brooks. I guess that's all you have to know about me.
Brooks, can we know you? What do you do, Brooks?
Brooks reports a film at Pulse, Nigeria.
Oh, that's nice. Hey guys, my name is KimmyK. I'm a fashion model and a media personality, and I'm excited to be back, talking Big Brother. And I feel like even though we've dragged this season for being boring and we've dragged the housemates, I think we're going to miss the show when it finally ends.
Not me, but
I
okay.
think a lot of people will.
All right. Hey, guys. My name is Steven. I'm a sport reporter for Paul Sports. And you girls look lovely, actually.
Oh, thank you very much.
Aww.
I like a man who knows how to pay compliments to women. That's good. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Okay, so we had a lot of highlights this week,
Did we?
but small highlights.
They
But
tried,
anyway, let's start with Sunday's eviction. What are our thoughts? What are we thinking? How do we feel about it?
Well, let me start, please.
Why did you
Let me
have to
start
beg us
because-
to start?
I was shocked, to be honest. I won't
Okay.
lie. I was shocked. I was expecting Oyeka, TJ as usual, and possibly Anita or Nelly. But one Andy and Sean. My whole calculation went wrong, to be honest. It went wrong.
I hope
Yeah.
did
Did
on
he?
that.
As in,
No, I didn't place.
if
money,
say
but
you
Okay.
place bet, you
I
for
will
just
lose.
lose.
I will lose, honestly. My calculation was wrong. From week 1 to now, I calculated as because I didn't know the strength of Nelly and Anita because
Yeah.
they've not been up.
Yeah, we don't
So
really know their strength,
I don't really
right?
know their strength. So I was like, okay, Sean. I think Sean is strong. Looking at it, Sean was strong. Victoria was strong. Casia was strong. Onyeka was in and out. No one knows where she is. So I was expecting it to be TJ because TJ is the weaker link there. TJ, Onyeka, then possibly one of the
Nelita girls.
Yeah.
Why are you underrating Oyeka? I thought everyone knows that she has
I'm
a big fan
surprised
base.
that you were expecting Onyeka to go home.
She has been in the bottom form for twice now.
Okay.
Yes, twice. So it's normal for you to feel like she's not really
So I guess it's safe to say that her fans just have mouths, no action.
something like that.
But
So-
she's
Okay.
been saved this week, and I'm not even an Oyeka fan, but I feel if you're active on social media, you see that our fans make a lot
yeah,
of
of course,
noise.
they make a lot of noise.
But let's just see if that noise is going to translate into her being in the top 5.
Ching,
Because
winning
it's
the
still-
70.
it's
How much are they
still not
winning?
clear.
100 million?
Apparently, it's 60 million,
60 million
cash,
with a car. Yeah.
then 40 million worth of prices.
Exactly.
Everything
Oh.
amounts to
100
They're
million.
trying in this economy. Personally, I felt like the live show was it was boring, to be honest. Aside the only shocking eviction that happened, which was Sean, I feel like if you watch the show, you already know that TJ, bye-bye, like you're no
Yeah,
longer
yeah, it
here.
was-
And
it was-
even TJ himself had already mentally checked out of the show. Like
I
if
think
you
even
watch
today,
go home
yeah,
to
checked
yes,
out,
even
yeah.
2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
he
checked
has
out.
to go home. Like you have 2 bouncing babies in the
Yeah,
house.
twins.
Like so he had already mentally checked out. So it was easy to see that, oh TJ, your time has come. But it was Sean, But me, I knew Sean was gonna go.
At some point.
And the best thing about Sean's eviction was, Sean was a very overconfident person.
Yeah, he didn't pack.
And then he kind of looked down on a lot of people in the house. He looked down on Victoria.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be shocking to him to
I'm so
realize
happy.
that
Like,
Victoria
ooh.
he looked down on Double K, which I think pissed off
Yeah, I think
the
that's
fans.
Yeah,
Like, how
exactly.
dare you?
And you know, he sorry to cut you short. He also had a conversation with, I think it was Victoria. He was having a conversation with, and Victoria was saying something like, "Oh, I think Nelly might be going home this Sunday," and he was like, "Oh, I'm not going to miss her face or something like that." And I'm like, Well, in the end, sorry, I'm not going to see her face next week. I'm happy I'm not going to see her face next week. Well, in the end, he's actually not going to see her face.
Yeah,
Even
he's the one
too-
Unless on the screen.
It's crazy actually, but Handy leaving, I think a lot of people foresaw that she was going to leave,
Be the one to
because
leave
it's
out of
like,
the two.
oh, let's all focus our strength
Exactly. I
on
think
Wani
it's a
makes
and
sense
make
to me.
Wani,
I think it's a strategy
you
from
know,
our fan base.
and I like this for Handy. It's because, you know, they're always together. Let them have space. Now let Handy come out. Let the questions be about her, because if we know it was Wani x Handy, the attention will be, you know, divided. And I think Handy has a lot of fans. Why they didn't vote, they might have their reasons, but I think, you know, Handy was kind of shocking. It's shocking to Wani, the fact that her boyfriend
And her sister.
her boyfriend
left the show.
no, but it's all for the best. I really did not like the live show. I thought that the questions that Ebuka asked were very
Demure.
dry.
Yeah,
I feel like there were better questions to ask.
There was no
this
energy
week.
in those questions.
And it
Nothing
was
to-
all falling flat. So I don't know where the problem is coming from. Is it coming from production? Is it coming from Ebuka himself?
be
Is he
production.
tired of the show? I don't know, because the energy this season has been, you know, but let's see what's
All right,
going
Brooks, let's
you
hear
know,
from
Okay.
you.
So first thing, I'm surprised Sean even stayed in that house up till now. That guy should have gone since. His toxic ass in that house was just annoying. He's very proud, very arrogant.
Yeah.
And the fact that the twins were feeding him and he was just sitting there doing nothing, warming
Like
the
a
couches,
Taking
like a
2 minutes.
princess. And then just, I don't know, he was being treated in a way that really, really got me riled up at some point. Like, I know the show is boring, but somehow we just find something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
I'm happy he left. I'm just happy like he's out of there. Now for Wani and Handy, I think that Handy is a more focused twin. I think that Handy is a more level-headed twin.
Yeah.
I think that I'm not sure how well she can play the game, because I know for Wani is very extroverted. Wani is very, you know, out there. Wani is very, you know, outspoken. And those are things that actually drive the show. Let me not lie, you know. But for me, I'm more drawn to people who are more level-headed. So I do like the fact that Sean has left, because I feel like Wani is going to, you know, have a
Focus
head in
more,
the
yeah.
game now.
Hopefully.
But then, hopefully, because at the end of the day,
This
we don't
week
know,
is-
because
yeah,
just
this week is going to be
just
somehow
yesterday,
for her.
yeah, just yesterday, I think day before yesterday, Saturday, I think they had a conversation on Wani being in love with Sean. You know, I like you, you know, and I'm like, girl, shut up, like, shut up. This guy does not fuck with you. Like, just keep quiet. Do you get my point? This guy does not really.
Really?
Do you get my point?
Yeah.
I don't think he does.
It's obvious.
It's obvious.
Because
It's plain as
For
day.
For me, love gives in return. That guy has just been sitting down and been receiving.
not given her
He
anything.
has not been giving her anything.
Mr. Pillow
I'm
Princess.
telling you. And then for TJ, I know they see him for house. Do you get my point? So his exit doesn't make any difference, quite honestly. And I am happy that he's going to go back to meet his kids. And he has stayed this long in the house, and that's
tried.
actually
That's
that's
yeah.
actually
Something.
something. Honestly,
Tried,
that's
yeah.
actually
Like 2
something.
weeks
That should have
just
been
after
Ruthie, but I mean,
Yeah.
that should have been Ruthie. Well, yeah, I do like the fact that, I mean, I don't have any problem with the eviction. In fact, Asonelli and Anita.
The 4-in-1 fan base. A lot of
Well.
people were very shocked that, you know, Nelly, Anita, they made it through,
made it through.
because I feel like people don't really like their alliance. I'm not a fan of their ship. I'm not a fan of Tonita. I'll be a Tonita hater from now.
Tonita
till
Shiba.
yeah, but I don't know, the 4-in-1 fan base, good for them.
Okay, so for me, I won't really say I was shocked. I don't think shocked was the reaction I had, but I was just like, oh my God, Handy, no, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this is
It's-
interesting.
yeah.
Because I feel like, and maybe the reason why I felt, oh my God, Handy, no, is because I felt like we just started to see her actually come out after they were split up. For Sean, yeah, it go be. For TJ, I'm happy he finally gets to go home and meet his babies. He hasn't seen them since they've been born. So I'm sure he's pretty excited to get back home. So yeah, that's that about that.
But let me say something about TJ. TJ was actually a very decent married man in the house.
Of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah,
I'll give it to him.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he always mentioned his wives. Like I like that. I really like that. He didn't misbehave. He understood boundaries, and he did his own thing, and he played his own game without a ship.
A focused man.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Okay, so Biggie punished the housemates a lot this week.
Yeah.
Apparently, they've been naughty. And Biggie has been punishing
Sorry,
them.
Daddy.
Punishing them. And, the housemates really felt the heat of Biggie's wrath. But what do we think about all the punishments? I feel like he'd not even punished them enough.
I think he did.
I feel like the punishments, not in general, it was like a lot of punishments, but I feel like the punishments weren't really like, you spray whipped cream on their face. We've seen that before. It can be annoying, I know, but actually, I'm just kidding.
But I think he gave them a lot of punishment.
He did.
There was one from the garden where
they had to clean the garden.
There was one he told Wani or Andy Onyeka to stand in a circle for hours.
Hula hoops,
and he actually deprived them from bringing some things downstairs. Their duvet,
no more glasses in the house.
So those things brought up some tension in the house, and the housemates started crying and singing, "Biggie, we are sorry. Biggie, we are sorry." I don't know. I don't think Biggie ate them, or Biggie was trying to make it easy for them. They actually, Biggie has warned them a lot from the past weeks, and they've done it over and over and over. I think they deserve the punishment.
Exactly, they do. I agree that they deserve the punishment.
Honestly, the energy in the house between the housemates and Big Brother has turned sour. Like, last 2 weeks, he was feeling the same way, being cranky in the diary sessions, snapping at them. And why not? This season has not given what it's supposed to give. And I'm sure there's pressure on Big Brother somewhere. Maybe they're threatening to cut his salary or some shit. And he has to take it out on the housemates, however. And it's it's also content for us, because let's see how you guys are going to maneuver Big Brother punishing you guys. It was funny to watch. Some people felt like maybe, like you said, they should punish them more. Some people felt like, Biggie is a cranky old man and they should just, they should just ignore the man. And someone that really took it hard was Sean. We could see that he was very being aggressive.
Just
Sean is just spoiled. That's what I think.
Exactly. I don't think
it was giving SS3, this SS3 energy when your teachers will come and punish you and you'll be forming Big Brother like, I'm just like that. But it's 2 weeks soon. The show is about to end, so Big Brother, it might be new. Like, I don't ease up on them a little, because the tension is going to get higher. Who's gonna make it to the last week? Who's gonna, make it top 5? Who's gonna win? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I just think that, so first things first, I think that Big Brother really lost his guard from the very first week.
Ooh.
Exactly. You lose guard because they came into the house and they were breaking rules. You were not giving any punishment. You were not speaking to them about anything. It was kumbaya, all love and light. So the thing is, when you don't introduce those things from the beginning, from the get-go, it becomes very difficult for you to introduce it much later, because you've allowed them to get away with a lot of things in the past. And so now you're trying to be hard on them. You're going to get stressed. But if you've already laid down these rules and make sure that you punish them, you give punitive measures when these rules are broken, it becomes easy for you, because that way you're not snapping at anybody in the diary room. They know what you're doing. You also know what you're doing. So I'm so sorry, Big Brother, but this one is on you, actually.
Sorry, Daddy.
No. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry that they are behaving this way. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Ooh. It's on you, because you should have implemented this a long time ago. It would save you so much stress, honestly, because I'm not gonna lie, this isn't it. It's just, it gets as it be, honestly.
It really gets as it be.
I think this season also has the most punishment, if I'm not mistaken.
No, actually.
The most aggressive behavior from Big Brother.
Okay. The most aggressive behavior.
I've never seen Big Brother that
aggressive.
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because in previous seasons, too much is already going on for Big Brother to be like.
But I must say something, actually. I must say something, because I think I might forget. This is the one season, even though I have not always, been very dedicated to watching the show, but I know that this is one season where in the party, everybody seems to be very happy. Do you realize that sometimes they may have a misunderstanding from Monday to Friday, or Monday to whenever it's the party, I think Friday or Saturday.
Saturday.
Exactly. Whenever that party, whenever the party happens, they're always very, they
party
hard. They party hard.
They
don't have any, do you get my point? Yeah. They don't, we might claim that, they are boring and all of that. Maybe because we are used to the show being extremely dramatic and all, but I think that they are doing pretty. I mean, they do pretty well during the parties. Yeah, that's also what I wanted to point out.
They're good at having fun and relieving all the stress that they've been through.
Exactly.
Well, I think I would agree with Brooks. You know, Biggie sped the road too early.
Oh,
yes. Even the Bible says,
spoil the child.
Yes,
both them.
He sped the road too early, and then they got spoiled, and then now he's trying to correct it, which is already too late because it's week 8, so a year for you. But anyway, I think that Biggie should have punished them more. I dare say that Biggie should have put they should not stab. A lot of them are already losing weight in that house. We can't afford to look at Onyeka's neck.
There's one thing I like.
Onyeka's neck is Onyeka is losing weight from gossiping and just and no, Onyeka's weight has nothing to do with food. It's gossip. Ooh. She's losing weight because she cannot keep her mouth shut.
But then,
and being upset over nothing. I don't know. How
can Onyeka keep her mouth shut when the parrot that they brought into the house is not doing what it's supposed to do?
Right.
I didn't even give the parrot material. Like,
what
do you like? Look at the questions Ebuka had asked on Sunday.
Yeah.
The meat question. Oh, Wani, why are you upset that Kellyre gave you one meat? Kellyre, oh, did I give her one meat? I thought it was 2 meats. That's legit what happened. And it made the show so awkward. It's like, what's going on here? So I don't blame the parrots for not parroting.
Actually,
okay. I think everything is becoming visibly like scripted, including the interview. The questions don't seem organic anymore. It seems like we just ask them. Don't ask them this one. That's how it feels for me, though. I mean, I might be wrong, but then that's just how it feels for me. But it's okay.
Okay. So moving on, Onyeka. Casia, she had the whole fight with Onyeka.
I love that
Victoria
fight.
was also involved. And, she was saying that, Onyeka came to her and told her that her strategy is this, that. And then Ebuka brought it up on the live show. And then after everything happened, Casia went to have a conversation with Onyeka where she apologized to Onyeka. What do you guys think about that whole situation? Do you think she should have apologized? Do you think she shouldn't have?
No, she shouldn't have. I think for me, that step was not a bold step to me because it was some days to I think it was some days after the eviction. It was after the live show. She went to apologize. She should have done it probably the following week. Also, just the way Ruthie said she cannot apologize to Andy and Wani because they will feel like she's coming to warm up to them for something. So that's how it looks because. And again, yes, the reason I said that is because on Monday was nomination. Live nomination.
Monday
so
after.
Yeah, live nomination. So she shouldn't have apologized. She should have waited after the nomination to apologize. So now to Onyeka's head, she will feel like she just play game. She wants me to not pick her during the live nomination.
But
so that's how
she
did.
She did
pick Casia. She nominated Casia. So Casia later told them Kelly that I fucked up going to meet her to apologize.
So that's the thing with apologies, right? Sometimes that's why sometimes you need to really have a conversation with yourself before you proceed to apologize to someone, because now I do understand why she felt the need to apologize at the time. Maybe she felt like she had strained a relationship that she had with another housemate. However, I don't think she was lying. I don't think she was even saying it to.
They were never close. They were not really close.
No. I mean, what I mean, and I'm not talking about Onyeka and Casia. I'm talking about Onyeka and Wani and Handy. You know the conversation.
Okay. Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe that's where she was apologizing from, because I think I saw a clip of her diary session where she said that she's not sorry for saying it, but she's sorry for potentially straining a relationship that she thinks Onyeka has with the twins. But the thing is, I don't think the apology was needed. Maybe she should have acknowledged that, okay, I see that this relationship has been strained. Maybe you go to Handy and be like, you guys should just talk it out, but not apologizing. Because quite frankly, I don't think Casia is sorry. I don't think she's sorry. Why? Because why are you going back to regret apologizing after she nominated you? So it could have been you were apologizing to her because maybe things felt awkward, or maybe you did not want to be nominated. But at the end of the day, apology happened. I could never. Jesus, what? Onyeka, why?
Because of that apology, when Casia felt like she wanted to apologize and Kellyre was saying, I don't think you should, that was when my perception of Casia kind of shifted. I realized she's not evil or malicious the
Of
way
course.
Onyeka claimed. Like,
Yeah,
she's so evil, she's so
exactly.
malicious.
It's not.
Like, I'm like,
being.
Onyeka, calm down. I mean, Casia assumed, and this assumption was not crazy or out of pocket,
Exactly.
because
Of
course.
if you saw the way Onyeka was moving in the beginning at first,
Casia
from here,
assumed, are you sure she assumed? Because
she
she
said
heard.
she felt.
She felt.
I think it was
She
based on
admitted
the concept
yes,
of what
but-
happened.
But
She said she
Onyeka
felt.
mentioned it.
Yes, because
Onyeka mentioned it.
So to be fair, there's no clip of Onyeka
Onyeka
actually
saying
saying
it,
it.
of
So
course.
But there's a
she
clip
felt
of,
me. I
there's a
feel she
clip of
assumed.
Casia telling Kelly Ray that she had a conversation with
Onyeka.
and Onyeka told her that part of her strategy, like when they had the whole
Yes.
conversation, and she was like, Onyeka
Part of
told
her
her part of her
strategy
strategy was being in people's businesses.
Yeah.
I don't know if Onyeka really, I don't think Onyeka
But then
would have
she
even
came
said
back to
that
say
anything about
it
the
wasn't
Wani
actually a
situation.
conversation. She felt that was what Onyeka was trying to do. And like I'm saying, in her defense, the way Onyeka was moving at first, Onyeka doesn't have boundaries. Talking to
Yeah.
this
Of course.
person, moving.
But then the
you're
thing
going
is,
to
it's not a
feel.
lie, actually.
Yeah.
It's not a lie. Onyeka does that. Like, she
Onyeka
in
has
people's
denied that. No,
businesses.
she has denied
She
that,
denied it.
and
She
that's
denied it.
that's what caused the
She
whole,
lies.
But
Just like her
Casia
man,
is not
Obi.
malicious or evil or wicked. She's just messy.
Yeah.
She just likes chaos. She's a wife. She's a messy, normal Nigerian housewife. So I'm like, yeah. The fight between her and Onyeka didn't really move me, because we know where the real fight was.
The fight was
at.
between
Exactly.
Victoria and
Victoria
and
and
Onyeka.
She just used that
As an
Yeah.
opportunity.
yeah, for to enter
But guys,
Victoria.
when I realized that Victoria is younger, way younger than Onyeka, I started to look at the
Really?
situation Victoria is 25, Onyeka is like 29 or 28.
Oh, really?
Wow.
There's an age difference. I'm like, girl,
Oh
are you
my
trying to,
God.
what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to bully someone that's younger?
Yeah.
That's just me. I don't know if that's what's happening, but
I mean, she
Yeah.
talks to her elder sister very rudely, so I wouldn't put it past
so-
her. Yeah, she bullies her elder
but I love
sister,
that.
so
I love that
put it past her.
Victoria stood up for herself and
Honestly,
she didn't back
I
down. Like
didn't-
that,
I didn't expect that.
Do you know what? Do you know that it feels like I'm literally watching a slow burn movie, seeing Victoria's character arc. Oh
Yeah.
my
Because-
goodness! Like the plot is
I have
amazing. Like
chills.
I have. Oh my
I
goodness!
have
I
chills.
love
Victoria actually has the
Oh my
best
God.
character development
Yeah,
this
development
season.
this season.
She
I'm
has
telling you.
thrived. She has, she
from
has
being
shifted
very quiet and very
from her comfort
to
oh
zone,
my
becoming
yeah.
God,
open and
becoming like the
Yeah.
spotlight. Do you
Yeah.
get?
But people were saying that, that Sean was saying that in the beginning, when everyone was like, oh, why is Victoria being so quiet? People were saying that, that Sean said something about how he doesn't know why Victoria is being like this, because it's not how she is in real life. That she's
yeah, I think he said
Yeah.
he said it when he came out.
I think
that
maybe
Yeah,
he's
that's
trying
what-
to settle. Maybe she was trying to settle in.
That's what I think.
And get
used to
that's
them.
what
She
I
She
said,
said-
she
said.
said
It happened.
she was trying to get used to the cameras and everything.
Yes, because
And she
it's
has
not
done
so-
very, very well.
Yeah,
she's
like
done
she
very well
really
for
beats
herself.
the furniture allegations, because you always calling my
telling
girl.
you.
Yes, furniture. Like, she beats it. She beats the allegations.
when she looked at what's her name, Onyeka, and told her, if you want to come for me, come
Come
me
for me directly. Yeah, don't go through corners.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, that's it.
Yeah, stand up for herself.
I love
like
that for her. I love
and
that
see,
for her.
I feel like Victoria she's the kind of person that she observes. When she observes, she knows how to approach, because it's not Victoria telling Nelly to her face that she finds Suj to be the most
Most
annoying person in the house.
honestly, like that diary session was.
Yeah, like people were like,
I was like, they were telling them to their faces that you're not this, you're not that.
That's it. That's needed. I wish that would have cost more drama, sharp.
Cost? What drama?
No, like not just both of them.
Yeah, I'm
but
like,
I don't think
Well,
Jenny
general-
has the balls to start a fire.
none of them have.
She's always
balls to-
ignoring all those conversations.
She doesn't
always
have the
ignoring.
balls to start a fire. Maybe she's worried that she might explode beyond control.
or that they might swallow
They
her.
might swallow her. It could be anything. But I noticed that she almost never confronts situations head
She
on.
has said it that she does not need to confront any situation.
She is
You
very.
said what you want to say. It's your opinion.
Yeah.
That.
But a lot of people felt like, Nelly could have given more to the show. Like she
Yeah.
has done well,
Of
but she
course.
didn't give
A lot to the show,
the
yeah.
show. Now I don't
Yes,
know.
exactly. People were seeing her as this
Yeah.
messy personality.
But maybe it's on
coming
people
into
to
the
like
house.
project Messy on her when she's not messy. She
Yeah.
looks, they
Right.
look
They
alike.
look
but
alike,
she's
they got
Nelly.
that.
Yeah,
This is
she's
what
Nelly
she's
at the
Nelly.
end of the day.
It's on the viewers
Exactly,
maybe.
exactly.
Okay, so now Onyeka said something about how Hani and Wandit were saying that she doesn't know herself, or that she acts like she doesn't know herself, or that they make her feel like she doesn't know herself. I can't remember how exactly that she said it.
Onyeka?
Yeah. What do we really think about that?
She doesn't know herself.
I think she was saying something about how Wani and Handy make her feel like she doesn't know herself, or told her that she acts like she doesn't know herself.
Why?
I can't remember
Sorry,
exactly
but
how.
Why is Onyeka always? I'm so sorry. There's something about Onyeka that just, I don't know. Why is she always in the middle of something? Why is she always?
They say she's the show.
She's not the show.
But
People are saying
would
she's
you guys
the
agree?
Production Steve, right?
show.
Would you guys agree with that statement that the twins make Onyeka feel like she doesn't know herself?
I don't
think anybody makes Onyeka feel like she doesn't know herself. So first of all, if you can remember, Onyeka was just throwing herself at the twin boys, right? Yeah. She was doing that, and then trying to do the whole trio thing, the whole triangle thing. I wanted to say triple. Jesus Christ! Oh my God, no! But like the whole triangle thing.
Yeah,
that seemed like it was a strategy for her. She was always trying to. But I don't like you. I don't like you. 6 weeks down the line, your lips are planted on another. Like what's going on here? And then the first time you guys kiss, Ozzy's like, oh my God, I did not kiss anybody in the house. Oh my God! And I have a girlfriend. I was like, no, shut up, you don't actually. And about because if you did, what are you doing?
Alleged triangle. Because like you said, she'll always say that, oh, I don't like you. But every time Ozzy and Victoria are having a conversation, she was always feeling triggered.
You get my point.
It doesn't make sense. If you see this person as your brother or as your friend, why are you getting triggered?
As your bestie.
He's speaking to another person. And then speaking about being triggered about conversations. I don't know why my girl Victoria is always just in the midst of all this drama. But Nelly and Suj had some sort of issue because Nelly walked in on Suj having a conversation with Victoria, and then he put his hand on her shoulder. And when he saw Nelly walking in, he took his hands off, and Nelly felt some type of way about it. First of all, I think Nelly is overreacting, but let's hear what you guys have to say.
Yeah, I think to me, Nelly is overreacting.
Did Nelly have a squabble with Victoria? Did she call out the whole situation?
I think they said she called Victoria a nonsense girl or something like that.
I mean, see, to be honest with you, I think it's cute.
It was a Saturday night party. I think they were late, right? They drank.
Yeah, they drank late. Then
Suj pulled Victoria for a conversation.
He wants to have a conversation.
Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
We all know that Suj has a thing for Victoria.
I think
from the start, he tried to talk to her. You know, when Victoria was still, in her shell, he tried to talk to her. He tried to get her to loosen up. And he even said to Tofa that Victoria is his type. So obviously, I felt like Nelly felt, threatened or insecure, seeing that. And again, let's be real. Even if something was not happening and you saw your babe coming out, like it's suspicious.
Now let me add to that.
Yeah,
I get that might look suspicious. Yeah, but we know how women can be. You say that, why did you remove your hand if you're not doing anything? But then again, I walk past and you keep your hand there. You say, and he even saw me and he still even left his hand there. So what do you want to do?
You know that Suj has allegations of tapping a certain housemate's bum. This is
making advances to other housemates too.
This Suj, let's be real, he's a fine boy. Maybe Nelly is trying to protect her territory.
No, but I don't think as long as it wasn't confrontational, I don't think it's overreactive.
Do you know what I think?
Because at the end of the day, if I see my boyfriend touching your shoulder, for instance,
it's the shoulder. I can't touch his
let's be honest with you. No. Hold on. Wait. There's something. Do you get my point? Like there's something that's preceded that touch, that shoulder touch.
We've caught him on live TV tapping bum.
Wait now, you push wait. Let me. I'm not trying to defend.
Why you always act? But I'm just trying to say that you're all mature girls here. We don't even know that you are boyfriend. Right?
Tell you because I feel like if he was holding her waist, I would understand.
Yeah.
He was having a conversation and his hand was on her shoulder. I don't know if his hand was on her shoulder like this or maybe like this.
Or like
We don't know. But his hand was on her shoulder. And then first of all, what was the context of the conversation they were having? It was him asking her, you told Nelly that I'm rude, blah, 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 based off the... I mean, that might have just been, a way to have a conversation with Victoria because
my position
liked her. But I just think that Nelly could have reacted in a better way. I feel like her reaction is overreacting. I beg, and it's not really that deep.
It's deep for her. So at the end of the day, it's deep for her.
I understand. I'm just giving my own opinion. I cannot tell her how to feel or how to react. I cannot justify or disregard her feelings. I'm just saying that to me, I just feel like, well, see, I always tell people, relationship, put it here so that any small thing you go for.
Well, I mean, it's easier said than done, because at the
especially
end of the day,
when your boyfriend has been caught tapping bombo. I have no. Let's bring up the facts. That I was not the one, and he did it with joy.
What's one bomb?
Onyeka now.
Like
Maybe it was impulsive thinking.
No,
Please don't even try to defend her.
I'm sorry.
Don't try to defend him, please.
And he
asked him
tapped
to do it
with
Don't
joy.
make her shout.
With
You know that girl is in a
joy.
good relationship.
Messy.
Very messy girl. Very messy somebody.
I won't be shocked if Suji's already having that mindset that nothing might happen between him and Nelly when they leave. So he's trying to.
But I also think Nelly might not want to have anything to do with Suj. So I don't know.
None of the relationships in the Big Brother house can hold outside the gates of the Big Brother house.
So I think he's trying to get Victoria back to his.
That's his real type.
And he should at least have some self-respect and respect for Nelly and wait till they come outside. What are you doing?
He's trying to build it now.
From shoulders, it's very easy to get
That's how they say it. But yeah, okay, so we have like just 2 weeks to the end of the show. Yay!
Praise God.
Wow, finally.
I'm excited for the show to be over. I'm tired. But anyway, we have just 2 weeks to the end of the show. And I feel like right now I can't really say we have a clear-cut winner, but obviously we have an idea of who we would like to win. Mm-hmm. So I'd like to hear who do you think is going to win? Who would you like to win?
Well, let me start because it's between either double K's.
Remove double, they're not together anymore.
No, but like we have to like either of them.
Girl, what you mean? They're bonded by marriage.
Yeah, either of them or Wani. Now, this eviction, I saw some comments on social media and I saw some reactions saying Wani X Andy's fans decided to remove one.
To be honest, that
so that they can focus on
all
only
their energy.
Wani.
That actually makes a lot of
so
sense.
I thought of it after the eviction. I was like, this is actually a good idea. I think double K's fans too should do the same. But I heard some people also saying it on social media that they are waiting for the last day.
But they dropped what's it called? Memorandum. I'll be waiting article. I don't know what to call them. But they did, come out to say, their management did come out to say that, that let's focus all our blah, blah, blah on Kelly Ray's side eye. But okay.
But to be honest with you, why Kelly Ray though? But I mean, at the end of the day, it's okay.
Oh, their life, their choice.
Their choice.
I mean, my preferred winner is Wani. I think she has given a lot to the show. She has loved, she has cried, she has played, she has danced, she has misyanned, she has trended. I think she's a deserving winner. Although we will not compare winner in this context to other shows because we've seen the quality of winners from the previous show. But Wani, I want to see Wani and Kelly Ray. I just think the mere fact that they came in with a solid strategy and he has brought them to this point and it hasn't slipped off. I mean, of course, now they're cuddling and kissing in the house, but it's not yet out there. I would love them to be the final two on that day.
They will be the
Kelly
final
Ray
two.
and
Wani, and I want one because I want a woman to win it. Duh. Yeah.
Oh well. Okay, so I think that Wani has given the best. I think she has put her best foot forward throughout the show from the beginning to the very end. I think that she's done fantastic, and I would like her to win only because of how much she has put in. I might not particularly love her, adore her like that, but like I know that she has really, really carried the show on her shoulder. No. I'm not like, it's not hatred or anything. Of course, it's not vendetta. I'm just saying that
Give
like,
her tens.
do you understand?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, this is somebody that has carried the show on her back. Is it the squabble? Is it the fight? Is it the love? Is it the
stayed relevant from week
she
one.
has to stay
the
relevant.
sisterly love
She get my
and the
point.
romantic love.
She has been
Girl
there.
has tried.
She has really, 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 really
Has dished out a
done
lot
her
of
best.
content.
Then I think I don't know about Kelly Ray, to be honest, because I don't really see him in the house. I see Casia more, but then again, Casia, I only started saying Casia much later. No, me. Though.
I think
all
from
eyes
the
have
first
always
week.
been on them.
Yeah,
together.
I think from the first week, Casia has been relevant
Yes, from
because
the first
of
week,
Toby
the whole
Forge.
Toby Forge thing.
So after Toby Forge left,
Yeah, she's
it
had
died down a
storyline,
bit.
It's true, she has storyline.
She's trying.
She has been moving the story forward, the plot
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah,
She's
Then
been-
I think like
she's
a week
been moving the
and
plot
some
forward.
days later, she died down. She cooled down.
It now became,
much.
it now felt like, you guys just came into the house. You didn't want to reveal that you were married. Then
Yeah,
what?
then what?
That was
Exactly,
the question. But
exactly.
then again, I think they
Then
picked
the
up
6
again.
months
Yeah.
with Victoria.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the closer
yeah,
Victoria now
yeah.
brought another conversation.
Exactly.
again.
And like her talent, her
Yeah.
she's
But then
trying.
again,
Yeah,
why?
Yeah,
she
she's
did
good.
so well with that
Yeah.
fashion
Fashion
thing.
stuff.
They,
Like she and Victoria,
They're very good
super
together, and I
talented,
hope that their
super
friendship,
talented.
lasts
Yeah.
beyond the house. I don't want a situation where
like that
during the
system.
reunion, do not hear Victoria said this about Casia. Casia said, "I don't want that." I hope that
I don't
it's
think
all
that will happen.
kumbaya.
But I
They
think
have
the only
the most
conversation they will have
genuine-
is, I did not know she was married.
yeah.
That's the
Right.
conversation
But
they will
Victoria will forgive her.
have. Yeah,
Sorry,
think
forgive
that
her. I don't
will
think
happen.
she's. I don't think it's a
Something she
of
would
course.
get angry about.
But then again, why is it that people tend to ignore the twin boys? Because I wanted them to leave the house on the
There's
first
there's
week.
only one of them that's been up. I'm just shocked that why is it that
Because they like
just
them
only
in the
one?
house.
No, I think this is what I think the problem here is I don't think it's about them having a strong fan base, because that's debatable. We don't know. However, I think that in the house, is either they are trying to suck up to them because they know they are rich, because those guys, I
I
think
said
they've
it
been popular
I
outside
said
the
it some
house.
weeks back. That
I think that could be a thing. That could be a
they are the
that's
Kidwaya
what-
of this season.
However, I also think that maybe they've managed to. They're very strategic. They're
Yeah.
lawyers.
Yes,
Very,
very
very,
right from the first
They
week.
are so strategic.
very.
They're so
and in tune
strategic.
with themselves.
Very
Yeah.
in tune with themselves. Now they're not loud people, but they're very strategic. They're very manipulative. They gaslight people as well.
Yeah.
They have an argument
In a
with
respectful
you,
way.
and when they are done with that argument, I don't know. Maybe it's their stature, right? Maybe it's their stature. Maybe it's their voice.Maybe it's a demeanor. But there's something about them that when they speak to you, everything
want
you
to listen.
said seems insignificant.
I want to say something, but I don't mean it in
You
a wrong way, but
expert.
it's giving a lot of narcissistic energy.
It's given exactly. It
I
gives.
mean,
it gives.
they come from
my-
a lineage of politicians.
Yeah.
It's
They
you
sort
have
of-
to
They are
be.
very political with the
Yeah.
way they speak, the way they do things.
know,
because
someone
tell
even-
me how they managed to convince the entire public that he did not kiss Onyeka. That thing that we saw in the kitchen was not a kiss or a peck on the lip. Like, how did they convince everybody? Like, they gaslighted all of us, or
There
they
was-
gaslit all of us.
One of the
Believe
housemates,
that?
two housemates were having a conversation. I can't remember who and who it was. I think it was Chizoba, and I don't know who she was having the conversation with. And the person said something, and I was like, exactly. Like, he was like, haven't you noticed that OC and OZ, you can't corner them. Like, they're not people that
At all. You can't
corner.
have an
There's-
argument with them and
You
win.
cannot corner
Even
them.
it happened to Ebuka.
Yes, they were giving Ebuka back to back. That, no, this is how we. Ebuka was confused.
I literally go
I
and
need to
question.
take some notes down.
And that
from
is
those
and
guys.
people, and I kind of pity Onyeka, because at the end of the day, Uzi is going to convince her that, oh my God, you were the one throwing yourself at me. Meanwhile, Uzi has entertained that.
Yeah.
Uzi has led her on to a degree.
Onyeka
But
is a pawn in their game.
But he's going to deny, and Onyeka is going to do what? Go back, cry
She
with her
gonna
big
cry.
bum bum.
Now Onyeka will be fine. I'm not even a fan, but I think she's going to do
I think she will be
Of
fantastic.
course she will. I feel like Onyeka is going to go
Post-show.
far. Okay, so we're going to be reacting to a viral tweet. Somebody on X said, honestly, I can't believe they picked Anita, Tofa, Nelly over Handy. And I'm not even a supporter of Handy, but damn, that is really messed up. What do we think about this?
They were
Well, I
both
mean, you
not
already
up,
said
so
Again, it goes back to the assumption that the fan base may have chosen Honey,
Yeah.
so Wani over Handy
Handy,
because of how much they have done in like, because I feel like it's a collaborative thing and it was an agreement.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh my god, I'm disappointed. Like,
We've always said it's a win for one is a win for
It's a win
Handy.
for Handy.
So
Exactly.
it even makes sense for
It makes
Handy to be
sense.
outside here campaigning and pushing for us.
Exactly.
That's a
It
win.
makes more sense
Because
to me.
one is 100 million, is Handy's 100
100
million,
million.
and they've
Exactly.
really shown what it means to love your siblings. Like, I've never seen this clear cut
bond. I mean,
reality of
Onyeka
love.
came to
Onyeka.
the house and they don't seem.
Kasia said it. She
anything
said
like
it looks
sisters.
like a strategy because their fight is always like a strategy.
No, I think one ex Handy will be housemates that will forever look back and like be grateful. Like,
Yeah.
they graced our
exactly.
screen.
Yeah. I think so too.
Okay, so the next tweet is a video. Okay, so in this video, Wani said, before we came here, she has gone 3 months without
I think I watched that.
me. This is the longest. I don't know who this she is. I think it was Handy she was talking about. Then Handy says, I'll do that outside to relieve stress. And then Casia looks at Victoria and she laughs and she says, Victoria, I'm sure you want to have intercourse. And Victoria said, yes, now. What do you mean? Whoa, I beg. And everybody was just laughing. And I think for me, the reason why I found it funny was just Victoria's response, because it's just like, that quiet girl that doesn't talk so much. And she's just, So I think for me, that was the only thing. Nothing too spectacular about that.
Yeah, nothing much to say from that.
Everybody's gonna be fine.
They are all going to be fine.
Yeah, but
After
people love to pretend like these are not sexually active human beings being on a show, being locked up with no means to relieve themselves. Of course, they have sexual desires and sexual fantasies, hopefully. And I wish them well in relieving their sexual frustration.
Wear a sheath, though. Insist that he does wear a sheath in your adventure.
Okay.
Okay. I did not hear
So
that.
we've come to the part of the show where we do our scoreboard and we rate the housemates and the show on a scale of 1 to 10. And I just want us to go like quickly. Just give them your ratings. We don't really need to know why, because we know why. But just
for this week.
All of the housemates?
Housemates, the show, everything in general. Or rather, who do you think played their game really well and managed to stay relevant this week? Let's do that.
Okay. I would say Victoria and Casia really gave us the show last week.
I agree.
And they made the show lively again. That it made us feel something about the show last week. So for that I'll give them a 5.
Yeah, me no.
No, for me, I think this
all
week
that
they really
speech,
tried, especially for their wager, and that's why I feel like the housemates of the week for me is Suge, because the wager was fantastic. Although they should have put a trigger warning before we watched the video, because it was very triggering.
Yeah.
But in general, I'll give them a 6, which is nice because past 2 weeks they've been 2s and 3s.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be the party pooper, so maybe I'll just give them a 4.
You don't want to be a party pooper, but
No, I don't want to give them higher than what you guys have rated
Why?
them.
Isn't it your rating?
I mean, okay, so to be fair, I think Casia and Victoria, they did well this week, and I think I'll give the both of them a 7. Honestly,
Now you're talking.
Nice.
Honestly,
Exactly.
Thank you, Ma.
So I think we all agree that Casia and Victoria really gave us something to, enjoy this week. And that being said, as the overall head of this show,
And I'm
gonna give them.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
I'm just gonna give them maybe a 6.5. Yeah, so we're all on the same level.
Okay. I just want to say something. I think the housemates have done excellently well being creative throughout the show, especially their way. They've always, even the ones they lost, they've been creative. That's it. That's an excellent score for them. Yeah.
Kudos to them.
Also, I think that we're ready for Celebrity Big Brother. I think it's something that needs to happen ASAP. If you guys want the ratings of this show to go up, because this season has been a mess, give us Celebrity Big Brother.
Do they want to collect 100
So
million?
Celebrity coming for
It
fame,
depends.
clout, more money.
Content creators.
Yeah,
So
I think
I want it to be
let's-
celebrities.
let's
I don't want to see.
influencers
I don't want to
be
see
people.
influencers.
A lot
So
of celebrities
influencers are
won't really go to
celebrities.
Yeah.
Some of
Nope.
them
No,
are.
influencers
Nope.
are not
Oh,
celebrities.
they're not celebrities.
I want to see
But that's a
celebrities.
conversation for another
Bobrisky,
day.
come on, audition for us.
And James Brown. Abi.
We're done.
And James Brown.
We're done. Thank you so much, guys. And we've come to the end of the show. Make sure you're following us across all our social media platforms at Pulse Nigeria 247 as we're dishing out round-the-clock updates straight from Biggie's house as E-Day Hot. If you want to be a part of the show, please send us a DM via our social media platforms and we'll get you on the show. Until next time, from all of us in the studio, bye.
Bye.